Hello, welcome to A Day in the Life of Jumpstart. So, what we're working on is creating the optimal day for you. So, not something that is a diet or something that's super restrictive, but a day that makes you at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end be super proud of what you have accomplished for the day. And every day should be a masterpiece. So, as we dive in together, the first thing I want you to do is maybe hit pause and go get your journal. So, when you get your journal, what we're going to do is we're just going to create your very best and most awesome day. So, go ahead and grab your journal. So, the first thing that we want to do is possibly like what I usually do is I put this is my perfect day here. And then these are all the things on this side that need to fit in to my perfect day. So the first thing that I do when I'm scheduling my day, and usually this starts the night before. So right before like I settle down for the night, I look at my calendar for the next day and I plan what my next day is going to look like. And the first thing I do is I add in all of the things that I need to do to take care of myself. Because as I know, and as you know, that if we don't take care of ourselves, that we can't take care of other people. And I automatically know I'll work. So I know I'm going to get my work done. So the first thing I do is I schedule in my self-care. So what I want you to do in your journal is on the one side is write down the things that are important to you. So this document here that's in front of you, this day in the life, is available to you as your worksheet, and it's just an idea. So these are some of the ideas of things that are important to me and some of the things that we feel will help you be successful in either weight loss or feeling healthy and having more energy and feeling revived and feeling just like you've had a really great day, right? Okay, so the first thing is take a few moments in the morning just to take a few breaths. So even right now, take a big breath with me. Big exhale, big inhale, big exhale. So even just if you start your day just with a few nice and easy breaths and set your intention to have a good day, you're going to have a better day. I hope that you start your day with our daily meditations. So it's just like 5 or 6 minutes sitting, breathing, and just thinking about like the ways that we can center it and focus our mind, clear our thoughts, all that good stuff. And then we're going to take our journal and then just write down some of the things that you need to do to create a successful day. So I usually keep my journal by my bed, and sometimes I write it like before I go to sleep. Usually when I wake up, I just jump right out of bed and go get lemon water. So the next thing is hydration first thing in the morning. So I kind of have my lemon water with me all day and I just keep refilling it. I've got ginger and cayenne and lemon and ginseng and all kinds of great stuff in it. But I just wake up in the morning and I drink like I drink this much. So I drink 32 ounces, but 8 to 32 ounces. And you can add the detox stuff in it, but drinking water and then schedule your movement. So what time are you going to work out? For me, I always do better if I work out in the morning. So I schedule my morning workout and then I do my afternoon activity outside. So I usually take my dog for a walk when I'm done with my work day. I just get myself outside. It's hard for me to get outside because I work. And then, sometimes I'm like, it's cold and it's Tahoe. But I make myself get outside. So next thing is schedule your movement every day. And then what time are you going to have breakfast? So are you doing intermittent fasting? If so, write that on your plan. And then what time you're going to break your fast or what time you're going to eat breakfast in the morning. What are you going to have? Are you going to have a green smoothie? So this morning I had a lazy girl green smoothie. So I had my mix ups and I just shook it up and drank it because I just had too much on the computer. But I love to make my smoothies. And sometimes I even make my smoothies the night before when I'm making dinner and I just throw them in the refrigerator. But what are you going to have for breakfast? What does that look like? And then what I do is I create power hours for myself. So if you're staying at home and you're like laid off work and you're just kind of like, okay, my goal is to, keep my household going and not go crazy, then you'll want to schedule these 90-minute power hours of so what I do with my work schedule is I schedule like 75 minutes of work time. So I do 20 minutes. So say if I'm going to clean the house, I'm going to set it for these 75 minutes. And I set my alarm for 20 minutes and I jam and I get the house as clean as I possibly can. Then I take a 5-minute break. I can grab my tea. I can go outside. I can look at my emails or internet or whatever. As soon as the 5 minutes is over, boom, I do it again. Rush, get that 20 minutes of work done, be it cleaning the house, be it organizing my pantry, be it cleaning out my email, be it creating a program like this, like whatever that is. I do 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 20 minutes on, and then I take a 10 or 15-minute break. That's where I try to get outside. I try to do something other than work or being on the computer. So that's like a little power hour that I add in my daily life, no matter what I'm doing. So whatever I want to stay focused on, I do 75 minutes. Okay. So we're going to set your move alarm, regardless of what you're doing, for your power hours to move and I think 20 minutes is better, but every 90 minutes, like get up and move, do where, if you're in the house, sit-ups, push-ups, blah, 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 blah. And then another thing is really planning your snacks. So a lot of us, me included, is that when I'm bored or I'm anxious or I'm lonely or I'm working too much, I will tend to snack on things other than fruits and vegetables. And so let's set hard lines for ourselves for this 30 days and say, if we're hungry in between our meals, we didn't eat a big enough breakfast, we didn't eat a big enough lunch, or we didn't eat a big enough dinner. So remind yourself the next day to make a bigger meal. And then from there, if you are going to snack, just have a food rule of making sure that your snacks are veggies and fruit. And so avoid the dips and all that kind of stuff. And then just remembering that we need to make our meals big enough so that we're not hungry in between meals. So then this is actually like, breakfast, you're going to move, work out, then you're going to, like, if you're hungry, then we're going to drink water. Then we're going to go for our lunch, which is our biggest meal of the day. So my schedule tends to be breakfast around 10. I do green tea until then. I have my breakfast after my workouts. I eat my lunch around 1, and then I eat my dinner around like 5:30, and then I'm done eating about 6. So that's my schedule. But you need to find like what works best for you. But in your lunch, just remembering your lunch and your dinner, make sure that you're eating those 1 to 2 pounds of vegetables. Then again, if we get hungry, drink water, drink herbal tea, maybe have an apple, some celery, something that's like crunchy, because sometimes it's just the stress that we're wanting to like release the tension in our jaw by crunchy. So crunchy vegetables are awesome. And then trying to eat dinner 3 hours before we go to bed. I know it's not always easy, but that's optimal if you want to sleep well. I always just work my way back, just even if it's like 10 minutes. And then anytime like you're having meals, just a little like helpful thing is if you drink warm lemon water, it helps you digest, and then digestive enzymes can also help you digest your food. I can post on our Facebook VIP page my favorite digestive enzymes, but peppermint tea is always really great. And then after your last meal, if you can go for a walk. So that's when I usually, even if it's late, when we settle down, I try to just at least take Layla and walk her down to the park, let her off the leash a little bit, walk around, just like look at the stars. I have a really fun star app, and then just kind of do a little bit of walking before I go to sleep. So I hope this was helpful. So what I'm asking you to do is create one day that's your perfect day in your journal. What does that day look like for you? All of ours are different. This is just an idea of how I try to plan my perfect day. But write down the things of the self-care stuff, like if you like to take baths, if you like to go outside and kick your feet up and drink like your lemon water outside. As many things that you can do to take care of yourself is best. So doing as many things as you can to take care of yourself, and then write it all down in your journal. And then from there, every day when we're journaling, like either if you're journaling the food that you're eating for 30 days, or you're journaling like your language to yourself, you're journaling your moods, or kind of this crazy life that we've got going on, just look back first and say, okay, what is my very best day and how can I do that every day? Thank you guys so much for scheduling some time for yourself, for scheduling some time to even think about what your perfect day is. Because if you have a perfect day, then you're going to be happier and able to share your perfect day with the people that are around you, and you're going to be much happier. So I love you guys, and I will see you very soon. I wish you a day in the life of perfect. Mwah. Bye, guys.